as important it is for you to cultivate your vineyard, so also it is for you to grow your vineyard. Hi everyone, in this video, I'm going to share with you and show you idealization mode of mindset. Idealization mode of mindset. What did I mean by idealization mode of mindset? In my previous videos, I've chipped in part of it in a previous video where I use it to buttress some things that I'm trying to put out there for you guys. But on this video, I'm going to give you in details what is idealization of mindset, how it operates. But before we go further, as I used to say from the infinity, I heard voice, and let me know that previously, you know that I discussed with you cultivation of vineyard. So, as important it is for you to cultivate your vineyard, so also it is for you to grow your vineyard. And how do you do that? How do you grow your vineyard? This brings us to the topic of this particular video that I'm presenting to you, how to grow your vineyard, and which is idealization of a mindset. So when we talk about idealization of mindset is the process or act of creation using the ideology mode of conscious mindset. Using the ideology mode of conscious mindset. That is, let me repeat it. Idealization of mindset is the process or act of creation using the ideology mode of conscious mindset. Now, we have various type of idealization mode, and this is applicable one after the other whenever they are in use. Whenever they are in use in your mindset, it works one after the other, and we have about five. We have about five ideology mode of mindset. We have about five ideology mode of mindset. The number one ideology mode is imagination. Imagination, that is the number one. Number two is meditation. Meditation. Number three is visualization. Visualization. Number four is thinking. Thinking. Number five is focus. Number five is focus. Now, let's start breaking it down one after the other. When we talk about imagination, this is the mode where creation, whatever you are creating, first occur. I call it creation mode under idealization of mindset. It is called creation mode. That is the creation mode of anything that you want to create in life. Example is wealth creation. Whatever you want to create in life started from your imagination. It has to come through your imagination. That is the ideology mode. Through your imagination. So that mode is responsible for creation of anything you want to achieve in life, or anything you want to become in life, or anything you have become in life. That is where it started from the creation mode. It's responsible for creation of goal. It's possible for creation of whatever, or goal. What's your goal? Maybe success, wealth, riches. You want to become rich, riches, making money, making money. You want to have a good grade after you are graduating from school or institution. Good grade, good grade. Maybe have a very big business that will be known all over the world. Business. You want to start a business. You want to make good profit. Have a good profit. And so it is, and so on. So this is where at imagination starts for point of creation. Point of creation. And this point, it starts on point of creation, but it receives an energy, as I've said in the previous video, that it will receive that energy. It's either from the, it will receive that energy. That is, this goal will first of all come in form of energy to the imagination mode, in form of energy to the imagination mode through spiritual equivalent. Through spiritual equivalent from the infinite intelligence. Through spiritual equivalent from the infinite intelligence. Infinite intelligence. That is number one. Or from physical equivalent. Physical equivalent from the surroundings. From the surroundings. That is your body, from your body, the surrounding of your body. Of your body. By the time we get to source of energy, you understand what type of energy that comes from your surrounding and what type of energy that will come from the infinite intelligence. We'll break it down from there. We'll break the energy down from there. But now let's still focus on energy. So it comes in form of energy. So when the imagination mode from the idealization of mindset, from the idealization of mindset, receive that energy, you now recreate it. It recreates it. It interprets it. What does this energy, what does it mean? What is it for? What is it insinuate? So it will now create it, to recreate it. So that's where the creation comes from. So when they create it, it will not pass it. So when they create it, the meditation will now have to come in. Meditation have to come in, and meditation serves as arrangement of creation. Meditation. So when you're meditating, you try to arrange. Everything is going on in your mind in a very fast or speedy time process. Very fast. Everything's going on. Once it's what is land? Something come to me. Okay, what is this? You meditate. You arrange. You try to arrange it. You try to arrange what comes to you. So during the arrangement, you try to figure out what are you getting from your mind. You are trying. You see that maybe auto-induced. When we get to source of energy, we know about all this. Is either auto-induced or self-induced? What is coming into my mind? So the meditation mode, we try to, once it has been created from the imagination, meditation mode, we try to arrange it. We try to give it an arrangement. So when you give it an arrangement to see, to position it very well, you give an arrangement to position it, to give it a proper arrangement or structure. You give it a proper arrangement or structure. And after that, given a structure, then visualization now comes in. Visualization now comes in. And what does the function of visualization? The function of visualization is pictorial structure or appearance of creation. Pictorial structure. Structure. Pictorial structure or appearance. Appearance of creation. So after the arrangement is being done, that this will be here, this will be here, this will be there, this will be there. Like maybe you want to construct a building. You want to construct a building, or you want to construct a car. You want to construct a car. So the meditation we arrange it, then the visualization we give us the pictorial structure or appearance of that creation. The pictorial structure or appearance of that creation. That is the function of a visualization, one after the other. So once you have gotten the structure, everything down. Once you have gotten the structure, you know the energy has been interpreted by the imagination, leads to creation of, okay, this is what the energy that I've just received. This is what it's going to look like. So meditation, you meditate on it. How are you going to position it? Where to start from? Where to end? What is in the middle? What will be at the side? The two side. What is going to entail arrangement? To get the arrangement, then visualization will now give us the pictorial structure or appearance of that creation. Now, after then, since once we have gotten the pictorial structure, then we move to thinking. And what is the function of that thinking? How to carry out or achieve. How to carry out or achieve what you have created. How to carry out or achieve what you have created, your goal. Thinking is for you to know how to carry out what you have created. That is your goal. And also, this is where decision making is going to take place. This is where decision making is going to take place. Then you will now to decide. All this thing is through thinking. You now decide, should I start from the beginning when I want to develop this, or should I start from the side when I want to develop it? So carrying out carrying out carrying out the creation, carry out the creation, or goals goals you intend intend to achieve. You intend to achieve. So that is the function of thinking. You tend to achieve. So this is what this in this mode, that's where you start thinking. You have gotten so from the beginning, you have you have interpreted the energy from your imagination to create something. To create something. So then from there, when you have created it, your meditation will work on arrangement. Your meditation will work on arrangement. Saying after it has been arranged, your visualization will give you the pictorial structure or appearance of that creation. Then after then, you now start thinking on how to carry it out. You know how to carry out the creation that you have already. How do you carry it out? That is when you started thinking. And here also, decision have to take place. You have to decide. You have to take a lot of decision. You have you have you have to take decision. This is where thinking. So you have to take decision. Do we start in the morning or in the afternoon? Do we do it during summer or during winter? Do we use temperate region or tropical region? What should we use? So thinking involve decision. This is where you take decision how to carry out the creation so you can achieve your goal. So after that, then focus. Since once you have taken your decision, then it now follows by focus. It now followed by focus. And focus is what? Carrying out the action involved to achieve your goal. Carrying out the action involved to achieve your goal. Your goals. So, so now carrying out the action involved to achieve your goals. So you continue to carry out the action required to achieve the goal, success, without paying attention to distraction until the goal is achieved. Without paying attention to distraction until the goal is achieved. So that is focus. So after you take your decision, what do you want to do? The next thing you have to focus. And if you see a lot of rich men today, successful men today, if you ask them, have you been able to do this? They will tell you that they never lose focus for a moment. They are always focused. So when they ask you, whenever they tell you that they always focus, this is what they are talking about. They carry out their action without paying attention to any distraction until they achieve the goal or success. They achieve the goal or success. So they did not give room for distraction. Distraction can come in any form. It can be delay, it can be setback, or you can have an opponent, somebody opposing you, try to take away your time, because time too have a lot to do when we are talking about this thing, but we have not gotten there. So they did not give room for anything that's relating to distraction, anything that have something to do with distraction, they have to do away with it. So they continue. That is focus for you. Continuation, continuous carrying out the action that is involved to achieve the goal without giving room for distraction. Absent of distraction. Absent of distraction. Absent of distraction. Absent. So distraction have to be put out when we are talking about idealization of a mindset. Idealization of mindset. So therefore, when we are talking about, when I said that your mind is responsible for everything you are going to become in life, everything you are going to become in life, you want to be wealthy, you want to be rich, you want to make money, and other goals. When I said your mind is responsible for this, these are the things that play role, that have a role to take in doing that. They have role to play in doing that. Whenever we are talking about, whenever I say that your mind is responsible for who you are going to become in life, and once it is imaginable, if it is imaginable, it is realizable. If it is imaginable, if you can imagine it, then you can make it to come to reality. Once it is imagined, once that goal is being created in your mind, it is actualizable. It is actualizable, except if you want to beat what we call lock mode. There's some creation that come to your mind. It's not that they are not actualizable, that you can actualize it in reality, that is, it can come to reality. But there's something we call lock mode. I'll explain that later. But what I'm trying to tell you, that if you can create wealth, or let's say that, okay, if you can create that by the end of this year, I want my return of investment to be around this particular figure. Or by the end of this year, I want to start making 7 figures. By the end of this year, I want to start making 7 figures. Once you can create it, you can create it in your mind, then it is actualizable. By the end of this year, okay, we would like to have 10 branches. One in Minnesota, one is Los Angeles, one in Chicago, one in New York, one in Lagos, one in Addis Ababa, one in anywhere you want to establish more branch of your company. You want to expand, thinking of expansion. Once you have created it in your mind, it is what? Actualizable. It's something you can achieve. It's something you can achieve once it passes through all this process. If all this process is involved, it is achievable. Because focus will help you, as I've said in the earlier on, that in my previous video where I used a diagram like this, and I said this is our conscious mind. It's our conscious mind, and this is our subconscious mind. Subconscious mind. This is our subconscious mind. All this that I'm explaining right now reside in our conscious mind. So our conscious mind will first process it. So after the conscious mind have processed it, it now send it to our knowledge base. Here is our subconscious mind is our knowledge base, knowledge receptor, knowledge base, habit, and some other things that is also available in our conscious mind. And when I match the two together, I say that is your faith. I said the two depict what? Your faith. But here, that is our mind. Here, this is our mind. So therefore, this focus will continue to monitor in a forward and backward monitoring process to continue to monitor what the creation we have here, if it has been actualized or not. If it has been actualized or not. And once we have actualized this, the creation we have here as knowledge, that this is what we want to achieve. Once we get here, it becomes knowledge. That the focus will continue to monitor. Monitor in the sense that it will continue to look, have we gotten to the milestone? Have we reached the delivery stage? Have we gotten to delivery stage where we can present what we have created? Whatever you have created, whatever that have come to your mind, and this is what is happening for those people that you saw in the during the time of invention, like all those scientists, all those inventors. Scientists, inventors, this is what happened in their mind. So some of them, you look at them as being genius. It is because they understand all this. And those rich men that we have today, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, Larry Page, and others, they understood all this. This is the secret that they won't want you to know. They understood all these secrets and they know how to harness it. They know how to harness this secret. So it's only after you have reached the delivery stage and you have achieved your goal, then the focus will tune out. We tune out from that particular knowledge, since it has been reported that fine, the goals has been achieved. And this is done by what we call arbitration. Arbitration is an inbuilt neurological device, or let's say system, in our mindset that help us to focus on what matters and tune off things that our mind doesn't need to focus on. So arbitration will help you, do you understand me, to help you to focus. So it will help you to focus on what matters. Because if you have not reached the delivery stage, your focus, the focus you have, will not tune out until you get to the delivery stage before to tune out. And what help you on that is called arbitration. Arbitration will help you to achieve that. It's an inbuilt neurological system that helps us to focus. It helps you to focus. It helps you to focus on what matters. In the middle of the stage, when you have not reached your delivery stage, the focus will still continue to monitor that knowledge, that if it has been achieved or not. But once it has been achieved, it tunes out immediately. That is it. Another thing that I want to talk about here is what we call auto-suggestion. 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 Auto-suggestion will help your mind to take order. What are we going to do now? What is the next thing? What are we going to do now? What is the next line of action? So auto-suggestion will continue to, okay, now we have finished like let's say we want to design an airplane now. And it has passed through all this stage, it has been arranged. You're already having the pictorial structure and the appearance of that creation, and focus have started carrying out. So the auto suggestion will help you. Okay, let's start with the head first. Then, after you have built the head, okay, auto suggestion will what? We also give you that, okay, we are through with the head. Let's build the wings. When you build the wings, okay, let's build the body. When you build the body, let's build the propeller. Build the propeller. Also, suggestion will be the one. And everything I'm talking about is happening in our mind. It's happening in our mind. As I've said. So once you have gotten what you want to do, it will be transferred. You understand? I said your idealization and your everything, your idealization, we combined with in our previous video, we combined with power of positivity. If you have not watched Power of Positivity, if it's the first time you are watching Power of Positivity, please, after this video, you see any link around any area on your screen. Click on it to go and watch Power of Positivity. So to combine, the idealization will combine with Power of Positivity and move it to your brain. No, it has become an instruction. Then move it to your brain as mentality. And that will continue to work. And you now started using your mentality, your brain to do this. So your brain will now be controlling your hand, controlling your leg. Okay, put this, put that, do this, do that. The brain serve as a control. Serve as a control. When we relate it to a computer system, I know as a processor. The brain serves as a processor. It's the same thing as a processor in our body. Brain, the same thing as what? Processor. And we know that in a processor, we have the control unit. We have the control unit. So I just want to use computer as an emphasis to explain this. We have the control unit. We have the ALU, that is the arithmetic logic unit, and we have the main memory. Main memory. Main memory. So when it comes, so when it transfers, so the same thing here, we have something that relate to this. Your brain also have control unit. It has this where it performs its calculation and where it stores. Whatever you get from your mind is stored in the memory of part of your brain. So from there, the control unit will pick it. This is okay. The next thing to do is this. The next thing to do is this. The next thing to do is this. But we are not talking about body here. We're talking about the mindset. Because I'm telling you, whatever you have in your mind determine what you are going to become in life. So if you want to create wealth, it has to be what? Spiritual. That's why I said most of my previous video that wealth is spiritual. Wealth is spiritual. Wealth is spiritual. So therefore, everything you're going to become first come through the spirit. And that's why I said that your mind represents the vineyard that I'm talking about. Your mind represents the vineyard that I'm talking about. And if God, I do use infinite intelligence to represent God. If God is going to give you anything or is going to relate with you, God will relate with your mind, which is your vineyard. To visit your vineyard, search your heart. In some part of Bible, they'll say God will search your heart. Let me use Bible also to buttress it. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17. Book of Jeremiah, because the infinite instructed me that I should start studying his principle. There's a lot of secrets in Bible that can help you in life. I'm not using this I'm not a religious person, I'm not presenting myself as a pastor or minister of God. I'm presenting myself as somebody who has been instructed to help others to discover their purpose. And my own purpose is for me to help others on how they can discover their purpose. Now let's go to the book of Jeremiah to confirm what I'm talking about. Jeremiah chapter 17. We are going to read verse 10. And it said, verse 10, I, the Lord, search the hearts, our hearts, but in a nutshell, it is our mind. It search the heart, I test the mind. It is written there, I, the Lord, search the heart, I test the mind, even to give every man according to his way. Even to give every man according to his way, according to the fruit of his doing. According to the fruit of his doing. So, I've said it several times in my previous video that God will continue to give you according to what you have in your mind. If you have in your mind for you to create, for you to invent, your spirit, the spirit mode of your mind, as I've explained somewhere, this is your body, followed by soul, followed by soul, followed by mind, and this followed by spirit. It is from your spirit you get inspiration. So that is spirit in motion. Inspiration, spirit in motion. So therefore, God will search your heart. When God check your heart, and what God can find in your heart, I mean your mind, through your spirit, God will connect to your spirit. That is an inspiration. You get inspiration, so you get inspired. So now, if God search your mind through your spirit, whatever your spirit pick and present to the infinite intelligence, then now more knowledge that supersede what you have in there will come to you. And that is why you see that we continue to have advance in technology on daily basis. Advance in technology on daily basis. If you see, if a particular gadget is being invented or created this year, before you know it, let's say a year or 2 years after, you'll find out that there will be an advanced version of that gadget. There will be an advanced version of that gadget. So that is what is happening. So if the infinite intelligence continue to connect to your spirit, and your spirit pick what is your mind, and they find out that what you always think how to build, how to build, how to build, how to create things that will help people in life, creating that will make life become easy, that will make your life become easier in life, then you'll be getting knowledge, you'll be getting more energy, more knowledge that will supersede the one you get previously. So, and that is how, when you see today, when iPhone started, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone 10, iPhone 11, iPhone 12, better version. They continue to upgrade. You continue to upgrade. And the more they are doing this, the more Apple continue to increase in terms of assets, networks. Apple, iPhone, Mac continue to increase in terms of networks, because they continue to what? To upgrade. They continue to get more intelligent. They continue to get more idea. They continue to get more knowledge that supersede the previous one, and they continue to grow. Yes, that's where we are going to. Then they continue to grow in business, in everything they are doing. The same thing other companies as well. As we know that Jeff Bezos started Amazon in a garage. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in a garage, putting books all together. But today, you can see what Amazon is doing, because more knowledge is coming in. When you go to Amazon KDP, where you can sell books, something that started from garage, but today now they are using the opportunity internet have to present, the opportunity internet presented. So they are using that, and you can see that the business have expanded. The business has expanded and it has grown. And today, if I'm not mistaken, as I'm making this video, I think Jeff Bezos is the second richest person in the world. That's That is how it happens. That is how it's happened. So now, the book of Jeremiah says something again. I want to go back to it. Even to give every man according to his way. That according to his way simply means God will continue to give you what you have to present, what you have to offer. What do you have to offer in your mind? So whatever you have to offer to the infinite intelligence through your spiritual mode is what you get, the something that is better off, that supersedes that, back to your mind. And this will go through, it will pass, it will come as a form of energy to go through your mind, go through all these stages, there are some continue, and you continue to develop, and you continue to become wealthy, and you continue to become rich, and you continue to make more money. You continue to make more money. So that is how that area also works. So I said something again. I just want to achieve something that if you can imagine it, then it is achievable. If you can imagine it, it is achievable. And we talk, last time I talked about faith. As I said, faith is a substance or something you are hoping for, and evidence of something not seen. All these things, you cannot see them physically, but you can see them spiritually. We are still going to talk about that. How can you see all these things physically? I'm not talking about when you are dreaming, when you are having vision, when you are in trance. No, I'm not talking about that. But this thing, there is a way you can see them. What you want, you can see them spiritually. Spiritually, using your spirit mode to see all these things. See what is coming. Okay, this is what is coming. Okay, you create it, go through the creation, now create it, see exactly what is it, then arrange it. When you arrange it, you give the pictorial form, you think, then you now go through thinking how to carry it out, how to carry out the creation. I'm supposed to add how here. This will involve to carry out how to carry out the creation or goals you are intended to achieve. This is where you define how you can carry out. And at focus, how to carry out comes from here, and focus with what? You now started carrying it out until it reach your delivery stage. Until you get to delivery stage. Until you get to your delivery stage on what you are creating. On what you are creating. So now I said something about what? Lock mode. Lock mode. I'll first use Bible as an example. And I'll use the book of Isaiah. I will use the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14. Let's go to the book of prophet Isaiah. These people, they just call them prophets. But I believe if you study the Bible very well, you find that this guy, they are scientists. People that postulate laws, theories. Postulate laws, theories. Chapter 14. I'm going to read verse 13. Let me read from verse 12. Something happened to Lucifer in that environment. How you are falling from heaven, O Lucifer, son of morning. How you are cut down to the ground. That is 12. I'm still reading it. You who weakened the nation. Now 13 said, for you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit on the mount of the congregation, on the farthest side of the north. On the farthest side, that is the farthest rather, on the farthest side of the north. Now, Bible confirming that he only imagine it. He only imagine it. But the problem, the setback he has is that you can't supersede what creates you. It's not possible. No matter how good AI is, no matter how good AI is, AI can never supersede. No matter how good AI is, AI can never supersede human intelligence. It's impossible because human creates AI. Woman creates, that is man. Let me put man as an man creates AI. So there is no way it can supersede it. So therefore, because infinite intelligence was the one that created Lucifer, infinite intelligence, infinite intelligence intelligent creates Lucifer. That is, create Lucifer. So as I was saying that infinite intelligence, that is God, created Lucifer. Created Lucifer. Created Lucifer. Infinite intelligence created Lucifer. So there is no way that imagination can come to reality. You can't beat your creator. You can't beat your creator. No matter how good AI is, artificial intelligence in the world today, AI, artificial intelligence in the world today, no matter how good, how advanced it can never beat human intelligence. In that mode, we call it what? Lock mode. Lock mode. Because infinite intelligence supersede Lucifer. Because Lucifer, this is infinite, but Lucifer is finite. It has beginning and it has end. The same thing. When we want to compare, make a comparison between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, the comparison, artificial intelligence have limits comparing to human intelligence. Human intelligence has no limit. Artificial intelligence is only working on structure, on instruction. Artificial intelligence is only working on instruction. Why human intelligence working on creation? That is imagination. And another thing different between human intelligence and artificial intelligence, that's why I'm saying that because there is a lock mode here, because the creation is AI and the creator is human. When we relate them, the creation is AI, AI is creation, and why human is what? Creator. Human created, so it can never supersede. Artificial intelligence can never supersede human intelligence. It's not possible. It can never supersede the human intelligence. So therefore, what really happened between this? Use Lucifer, you fall in. He have that imagination in his mind. He has that imagination in his mind, but it can never supersede because it's like light and darkness. Light, darkness. Light, darkness. It's like making comparison between light, making comparison between light and darkness. Making comparison between light and darkness. Light and darkness. Light and darkness. If darkness is prevailing initially, once light comes in, once light approach, darkness disappear. It tune out straight with immediate effect. It disappeared. So that shows the power, the difference between the two. So if you are trying to have an imagination that you want to supersede, an imagination that you want to supersede anything that is locking you out, anything that is locking you out, it's impossible. But if it's other way around, very, very possible. Because if you read Bible very well, if you read Bible very well, well, Lucifer gathered up his own army. True. So there was the Revelation said that was battle in heaven. That was battle in heaven. Lucifer gathered his own army. That is known as, they tag them as demons. Even if they are angel, they say they are angel, maybe dark angel, light, bad angel, good angel, whatever. They tag them as demons. He gathered his own army. God also sent Angel Michael to go and remove him from that realm. Now we don't want him anymore. You understand me? Another thing that happened is that even Lucifer does not even identify God. You can't see God. It's not possible. It is infinite intelligence. You can't see. You don't know how you look like. You can't see God. But we only try to imagine how God looked like because of the book of Genesis. That God created man in his own image. So that is why he creates the creator creates another creator. So it is even man God give the ability to create. It's even man that God give the ability to create. So that is it about. I just want to expatiate more. So on in this idealization of a mindset. So that's why I said that if you want to create wealth, wealth is a spiritual. You need to create it from your mind first before it comes to reality. So thank you for watching our video on this topic. We appreciate you. And if you find this helpful, please subscribe to our channel. This will help the algorithm that YouTube use to display people video on other people's timeline. So others can also benefit or gain what you have gained from this this particular video that I'm presenting to you right now. So the next topic we are going to be treating is source of energy. Source of energy. Source of energy for creating wealth. Source of energy. Where does this energy comes from? This energy come from? So their source. We are going to treat a source in our next video, and you can see the link on your screen. Anywhere on your screen, just click on it towards the source of energy. How you can generate energy, the energy that determines where the energy comes from, but that determines what you are, who you are, where it comes from, the sources of those energy, where it comes from. So that is our next video. Thanks for watching this video. Watch my next video. I remain my humble self, King Wealth. Have a great time.